Aries, stop scrolling. This is not a coincidence. Something massive is happening on July 28th, and the universe has a message just for you. If you've been feeling strange energy, waking up with vivid dreams, or sensing that a major shift is coming, you're not imagining it. In this video, we're revealing the 3 divine powers being activated inside you during this rare astrological event. Powers that will make you unstoppable, give you visions of the future, and finally help you attract what you used to chase. This is the moment your soul has been waiting for, but if you miss it, you could delay your true timeline for years. So stay with me till the end, Aries, because once you hear this, nothing in your life will ever feel the same again. Divine power. Number 1, the power of celestial will. Aries, you're becoming unstoppable. Aries, mark this down, July 28th, 2025 is no ordinary day. The stars are aligning in a way that hasn't happened for decades, and the target of this alignment is you. Mars, your ruling planet, the planet of action, drive, fire, and passion, is forming a rare electric connection with Uranus, the planet of sudden awakening and destiny shifts. And where is this lightning striking? Right in your first house, the sacred domain of identity, self-expression, and personal will. This is not background noise in the cosmos. This is a cosmic siren blaring, calling you into action. On this day, you'll feel a visceral surge in your body, like lightning under your skin, like an engine roaring to life after lying dormant for too long. It won't come from your mind, it will come from your gut, your spirit, your core essence. You will suddenly know what you're meant to do, and more importantly, you'll have the will to actually do it. This is celestial will. It's not your everyday motivation. It's not a fleeting burst of inspiration. This is a divine ignition, straight from the fabric of the universe. A powerful reminder of who you are beneath all the roles, fears, and expectations. Most people live with borrowed willpower. They push themselves with logic, guilt, or pressure. But not you. Not now. This power is different. It's raw, pure, instinctive, and it changes everything. You'll no longer seek permission. When celestial will awakens, you stop asking others for validation. You stop waiting for the right moment. You stop living small to keep others comfortable. Instead, you'll walk into rooms like you own your energy. Say no to toxic patterns without over-explaining. Claim opportunities without needing outside encouragement. Why? Because you'll feel the truth of your path in your bones. On July 28th, you'll likely face a decision. A bold move, a new venture, or a difficult goodbye. And where fear once ruled, now there will be certainty. Not because the road ahead is clear, but because your inner compass is finally calibrated. The voice of your soul will be louder than your doubts. The signs you're unlocking. Celestial will not sure if the shift has begun. Watch for these undeniable signals. You feel strangely calm while making a risky decision. This isn't recklessness. It's divine readiness. You say no with power and without guilt. You're no longer controlled by people-pleasing or old stories. You feel magnetic and unshakable in your truth. It's as if the universe itself is backing you. You may even notice physical shifts. Your posture becomes stronger, your voice deeper, your energy more centered. People will comment that something's different. They won't be wrong. This power is a sword. Use it wisely. Celestial will is not passive. It's a sacred sword handed to you by the cosmos. But a sword unused grows dull. The universe is giving you a tool, but you must wield it with clarity and courage. Ask yourself on July 28th, what decision have I been avoiding? What identity have I outgrown? What truth am I finally ready to speak? Then move. Don't delay. The energetic window is brief. 48 to 72 hours where the cosmic energy is fully activated. Use it to make that call, submit that application, start that business, walk away from that job, or launch that vision you've held back for too long. This isn't the time for perfection. It's the time for action. You're not becoming someone else. You're returning to yourself. The most beautiful part? This power isn't making you someone new. It's bringing you home to who you truly are. Before the self-doubt, before the fear, before the world told you to shrink. Celestial will clears away the fog. It reignites the part of you that knows your mission, feels your destiny, and trusts your own voice. It's why everything recently may have felt like it was breaking down, so the truth could finally break through. Final reminder, don't ignore the surge. If on July 28th you feel a sudden burst of clarity, if you wake up with a fire in your belly, if you can no longer tolerate what once seemed fine, listen, that is your celestial will rising. This is your chance to realign with your higher path, not by force, but by courage. Because Aries, you were not born to follow the rules. You were born to forge the path, and the universe has just opened the gate. Will you walk through? Divine power number 2, the power of soul vision. You're seeing the future. Before it arrives, Aries, your fire isn't just physical, it's intuitive. You are ruled by Mars, the warrior of action, but what most people forget is that a true warrior doesn't fight blindly. A true warrior sees ahead, feels the danger, senses the right moment to strike. On July 28th, you unlock this higher ability, the awakening of soul vision. Thanks to a powerful cosmic alignment between Mercury, the planet of communication and thought, and Neptune, the planet of intuition, imagination, and dreams, your third eye, the energetic gateway to divine insight, is being lit up like a solar flare. But here's the difference. This is not just about thinking more clearly. This is about seeing. Visions, dreams, energetic downloads that bypass logic and speak directly to your soul. You're not just thinking ahead, you're building the future. This divine gift goes beyond ordinary intuition. When soul vision is activated in Aries, something magical happens. You don't just see what's coming. You begin to build it in real time. On July 28th, your subconscious will be flooded with signals. Dreams that refuse to fade when you wake up. Symbols that repeat throughout your day. Numbers, animals, names, even phrases. Instant clarity when you're faced with a difficult choice. Coincidences that feel too aligned to be accidents. This isn't your imagination running wild. This is the universe handing you a spiritual map. One that leads you to your next timeline. But here's the warning. If you ignore the signals, they vanish. If you doubt the knowing, it will dim. Soul vision is a sacred flame, not a spotlight. It must be nurtured. Your psychic abilities are waking up. This July 28th awakening may bring psychic shifts you've never experienced before, or at least never trusted fully. Here's what to expect as soul vision comes online. You feel the truth in people's words, not based on logic, but on energy. You walk into a space and instantly sense tension, peace, or deception. You just know what someone is thinking or feeling before they say a word. You sense your future. Not in a mystical fog, but in practical, soul-aligned direction. And it doesn't stop there. Once this vision opens, you may even start journaling future goals and see them manifest faster than ever. Hear music, phrases, or quotes that feel like secret messages. Look at your old life and wonder, how did I ever think that was right for me? This is what soul vision does. It clarifies. It corrects. It recalibrates your entire path. You can no longer pretend you don't know. Here's the most important truth about this power. With great clarity comes great responsibility. Once your vision awakens, your excuses dissolve. If you stay in a toxic relationship, you'll feel the energy rot faster than ever. If you lie to yourself about your job, your body will start to revolt. Headaches, fatigue, frustration. If you ignore a calling, the universe will get louder and possibly shake your world until you listen. This is not punishment, this is purification. You can no longer pretend to be asleep. Not with this much insight. The future is already being written inside you. Your only job now is to honor it. You must get quiet to receive the message. On July 28th, take time to disconnect from noise. Turn off the phone. Get away from drama. Spend 15 to 30 minutes in silence. Breathe deeply. Journal what comes up. The universe will speak, not in thunder, but in stillness. You might receive a flash of a new project or business idea, a memory that suddenly makes sense, a pull to call someone, end something, or begin again. And the biggest sign of all, a deep inner click. Like your timeline just shifted. Follow that. Because your future self is not a stranger, it's you, but finally activated. Soul vision will restructure everything. This divine power isn't just spiritual, it's practical. Once your vision is clear, your priorities will flip overnight. You may quit a project that no longer serves your soul, even if it's profitable. You may reconnect with someone from your past who plays a key role in your evolution. You may say yes to a move, a risk, or an opportunity that terrifies you, but also lights you up. That's your future self steering the wheel. Soul vision is your reminder that you're not here to guess, you're here to know. Final message. The map is already inside you. On July 28th, don't ask for the signs. Look for what's already been there. You've had this vision buried beneath fear, doubt, and distraction. But now, the fog is clearing. The map is inside you. Your decisions are no longer based on survival. They're guided by purpose. This is your soul vision unlocking. Use it to shape the life you were destined to live. Divine power number 3, the power of divine magnetism. You're about to attract what you once chased, Aries. It's time to stop chasing and start receiving. Out of all the spiritual activations happening on July 28th, this is the one that most people overlook. But it's also the one that has the power to transform your entire life. This is the awakening of divine magnetism. The moment your energetic field becomes a beacon for miracles. You've spent a lifetime forcing things, taking action, proving your worth. But on this day, something flips. The need to force dissolves, the need to earn disappears, and you begin to attract what you once thought you had to chase. And the reason is simple. Your frequency changes. The cosmic trigger, Venus, meets the North Node. On July 28th, Venus, planet of attraction, beauty, abundance, and self-worth, forms a powerful alignment with the North Node, your cosmic destiny point. Think of it like this. Venus is the mirror, and the North Node is the future. Together, they reflect who you're becoming and what you're ready to receive. This isn't about hoping or wishing. This is alignment, plus embodiment equals manifestation. The universe doesn't respond to desperation, it responds to vibration. And as of July 28th, your vibration is leveling up. Signs your magnetism is activating. You'll know this power is turning on when your life begins to flow with unexpected synchronicities and effortless blessings. Look out for messages from people you admire, mentors or collaborators you once dreamed of working with. Sudden bursts of confidence, where you feel like your aura is glowing without even trying. Compliments or recognition that seem to come out of nowhere. Opportunities that appear without you applying, begging, or hustling. And here's the fun part. These signs often come when you're not thinking about them. You could be taking a walk, dancing in your living room, or cleaning your space, and boom, the magic hits. Because magnetism isn't about effort, it's about energy. You're becoming the embodiment of the life you desire. This is your new mantra. I don't chase, I attract. On July 28th, the energetic shift asks you to become the version of yourself who already has it all. You don't need to wait for proof. You don't need permission. You just need to tune into that timeline and act as if it's real, because energetically, it already is. Ask yourself, how would I walk if I believed my dream life was unfolding right now? How would I speak? What would I wear? Who would I stop tolerating? Because the truth is, confidence is currency in the energetic economy. And the more you radiate certainty, the more the universe mirrors it back. This is how divine magnetism works. Warning, magnetism also repels what no longer belongs. Here's the shadow side of this power. Not everyone can stay in your new frequency. You may notice people you've outgrown slowly disappearing or pulling away. Friendships that once felt comfortable now feel heavy or draining. Old projects collapsing or plans falling through at the last minute. At first, this might feel like loss, but it's not. It's the universe doing energetic housekeeping, clearing the clutter, making room for true alignment. If it falls away now, it was never part of your next timeline. Let it go. You don't have to fight the loss. Bless it and move forward. Rituals to amplify your magnetism on July 28th. If you want to fully receive the magnetic upgrade that's being offered to you, take inspired action. You don't need to push. You just need to prepare. Here are 5 soul-aligned rituals to practice on July 28th. Clean your space. Clutter blocks energy. Your home is a mirror of your mind, so clear it. Open the windows and invite fresh flow. Dress like your future self. Put on the clothes, accessories, and energy of the person you're becoming. Embody it now. Speak affirmations aloud. Words are spells. Repeat affirmations like, I am magnetic to miracles. I attract aligned opportunities effortlessly. My energy speaks before I enter the room. Move your body. Dance, stretch, walk barefoot, anything that makes you feel embodied, rooted, and alive. Visualize receiving. Sit in stillness and feel yourself receiving the text, the call, the money, the opportunity. Live in the outcome. These aren't just woo tricks. They're frequency tools. They're how you tune your signal to the vibration of your desires. Final truth, you are the magnet, not the metal. You've spent years trying to chase outcomes. But the truth is, Aries, you were never meant to be the metal chasing the magnet. You were always meant to be the magnet. What changes now is your realization. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to try harder. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. All you need is to be so grounded in your essence, so rooted in your truth, so bright in your energy, that the right people, moments, and miracles can find you, because they're already on the way. You are no longer chasing the dream. You are the dream. And starting July 28th, the world begins to recognize it. Final message. Aries, you've been chosen. You've made it this far for a reason. Not everyone was meant to hear this message, but you were. July 28th is a soul contract checkpoint, a cosmic key unlocking 3 powerful forces inside you: celestial will, soul vision, and divine magnetism. Each of these powers is sacred. Together, they're unstoppable. But here's what most people will miss. This isn't automatic. This isn't passive. You must meet the universe halfway. You must claim what's being offered. The signs are already showing. You feel restless, like something is about to shift. You're outgrowing everything: friends, habits, identities. You're hearing the same message from multiple places. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. So what should you do now? Get silent. On July 28th, create space for intuition to speak. Turn off distractions. Your next move will come in the quiet. Say yes. When the divine nudge arrives, whether it's an idea, a call, a sudden emotion, act on it. Even if you're scared, release the old. You can't bring old baggage into a new timeline. Let go of what's heavy. Your future's too important. You were born a trailblazer, Aries, but now you're becoming something more. A vessel of divine energy, a chosen one for a new timeline, a leader not just in this world, but across realms. July 28th is not the end. It's the ignition. You've been chosen. Now it's time to rise. Comment below, I claim my 3 divine powers. I'm ready. Let the universe know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This channel is your divine support system for every cosmic shift ahead. Stay powerful, Aries. Your future just began. Explosions.